what players have worked towards all season long has arrived.
Welcome to PGA Tour Today, presented by MasterCard.
Hey guys, I'm Amanda Balionis on site all week for the Barclays, and the top 125 in the FedEx Cup standings have traveled all the way to Long Island, New York to battle it out on a very tough Bethpage State Park black course. Now surviving this week will take them just one step closer to the goal, being crowned the FedEx Cup champion. And as you know, in this 4-tournament playoff, it's all about the numbers. So let's take a look at some of the scenarios for the week. Anyone in the top 125 can potentially take over the number 1 spot in standings with a victory this week. Any player ranked in the top 17 could take over that number 1 spot currently held by Tiger Woods with a 3rd place finish or better, and anyone in the top 42 in standings could move to number 1 with a 2nd place finish or better. With the FedEx Cup on the line and a mathematical chance for this to be anyone's game, there will be no shortage of drama at the Barclays. Leading the way in the standings is 2-time FedEx Cup champion and 3-time winner this season, Tiger Woods. Woods, who has held the top spot for 8 consecutive weeks, knows how to turn it on in the playoffs as he ranks first in greens and regulation in the 5-year playoff history, hitting 70.7%. He also leads in a multitude of other categories, including birdie average, strokes gained putting, and scrambling. Woods tees off with PGA Championship winner Rory McIlroy, who's 3rd in FedEx Cup standings, and Zach Johnson, who sits in 4th. They tee off at 8:16 a.m. Eastern. Now for more on the guys that we should keep an eye on this week, I'm joined with Mark Cartabell and Tom Wormy of SiriusXM PGA Tour Radio. Great to see you guys. And the course definitely plays to the Bombers. It's a long course. Who's going to have the advantage?
Well, there's no doubt the guy that hits it long, Robert Garrigus, Dustin Johnson, Bubba Watson. Right now the golf course is a bit soft, but great weather conditions forecast. I think the golf course is going to firm up. It's definitely a good advantage to the long hitter, but you must keep it in the fairway.
Someone else that may have an advantage this week is Sergio Garcia. He just won on Monday at the Wyndham Championship with that Monday finish, so he's rolling on. And when you think about Sergio and you think in New York, you don't necessarily think the two get along, but you say not so fast.
Well, you know, that question was posed by the media, and Sergio immediately diffused that. And he said, I love playing in front of the New York fans. I love performing in front of them. They appreciate great golf. They appreciate great sports. So he is loving being here and getting a chance to play in front of them. And you talk about what a difference a year makes. Last year he was not having fun on the golf course. This year he's coming off a win. Used a local caddy last week, so all the pressure is on him as far as clubs and yardages and everything. And that's exactly the way he wants it. A quote from Sergio, it worked last week, I'm looking forward to this week. Certainly.
Of course, no more passionate a fan than a New Yorker, positive or negative. Tell us where we can hear your play-by-play.
SiriusXM PGA Tour Radio coverage of the first round Thursday, noon Eastern.
All right, and of course, our live at coverage will roll on all week long with our On the Tee pregame show beginning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and our live app from the 13th and 17th holes beginning at 11.
PGA Tour Today is presented by MasterCard, which invites you to play like a PGA Tour player at select TPC courses. MasterCard is a proud sponsor of the PGA Tour.